There is a big development that is now coming in from Jammu and Kashmir, where SIA raids are underway, several locations that we are told as far as these raids that are now taking place. Let's talk about these raids and in what connection to the case that it is taking place. What is being said that 8 different locations in central Kashmir's Srinagar, where the house of jailed JKLF leader Yasin Malik has also been raided, and the ongoing raids are said to be connected to Sarla Bhatt, who was a Kashmiri Pandit killing case that was registered back in 1990. As the raids are taking place in the case of genocide, in Kashmiri Pandit's genocide case, 8 different locations that we are told that these raids currently are taking place, and this development is coming at a time when it comes to the jailed leader of the JKLF, Yasin Malik. His house is also being raided. So these raids that are now conducted by the SIA in 8 different locations spread across Jammu and Kashmir. Right now we are told that in Srinagar, we are told in 8 different locations, these raids are currently taking place. So this development is coming at a time, Bhavtosh, who will give us more information. Bhavtosh, what is the connection that we are looking at as far as Kashmiri Pandit's genocide case is concerned? SIA is conducting raids, especially when it comes to the ongoing case related to Sarla Bhatt.
Well, it's around a 35-year-old case, and according to the information that we have received is that raids and searches are being carried out at 8 locations across Srinagar, and this particular case, this horrific murder took place in 1990. Now, the information is that Sarla Bhatt was 27-year-old Kashmiri Pandit nurse from Anantnag, and she worked as a nurse in Sher-e-Kashmir Institute of Medical Sciences, and one of the accused, as far as this case is concerned, was Yasin Malik. Remember, Yasin Malik is presently serving life imprisonment in Tihar jail in a case of terror funding, though NIA had approached the Delhi High Court asking that Yasin Malik should be given death sentence. Yesterday, the Delhi High Court, in fact, had given a notice to Yasin Malik on the petition that has been filed by the NIA. Now, as far as Sarla Bhatt murder case is concerned, Sarla Bhatt was a nurse in medical institute in Srinagar. She was abducted and then brutally murdered. Now, this case, in fact, had hit a dead end, and then subsequently the case has now been has found some new evidence, after which these raids and searches are being carried out at least 8 locations across Srinagar. Yasin Malik, in fact, is a terrorist and has a slew of cases against him, and one hopes that a breakthrough is achieved in this case. And as we have just said, that has asked for a death sentence in a terror funding case. He has also been named as a prime accused in the killing of Indian Air Force officers. So there are several cases against him which have been registered against him, and these searches are going on, and an official statement from SIA is awaited.
Right, but Bhavtosh, as far as when it comes to the ongoing investigation is concerned, multiple locations that we are told that are being searched and are being raided. What is that the SIA is looking at, especially when it comes to reopening of the case of Sarla Bhatt murder?
Well, as far as this case is concerned, she was abducted on 18th April 1990.
Please to stay connected with us, Bhavtosh. Dr. Vaid is also with us. He is patched with us. Dr. Vaid, how do you look at as far as the Kashmiri Pandit genocide case is concerned? After several long years, now we are looking at the case being reopened, especially with regards to Sarla Bhatt. And now what we are told that the SIA has been also conducting raids at Yasin Malik's residence.
See, these raids are part of the effort to conclude those cases which actually were pending for so many years. I think justice requires that those cases completed. So many years have passed, and a lot of injustice has been meted out to Kashmiri Pandit community in the 90s. So they faced virtually genocide from Kashmir, and I think the natural justice is there, right? I think that is the effort on the part of SIA to complete those investigations and let the law take its course. So that's what is the effort from our side.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Vaid, for your point of view. Because as Bhavtosh is also connected with us, we'll speak about how the killing of Sarla Bhatt back in the 1990s was actually part of a broader campaign of violence against Kashmiri Pandits. During the 1990s, as far as killings are concerned, multiple killings that have taken place, and that was only aimed when it comes to instilling fear and driving the community out of their rightful homes in the Kashmir Valley. And now what is being said, as far as the investigation is concerned, that was carried out by the local police, could not actually bring out the actual perpetrators, but with the ongoing investigation, the case that was transferred to the SIA Jammu and Kashmir and by the competent authorities as well. Now what we are getting to know as part of the ongoing investigation into the case, the State Investigation Agency, which is the SIA, has launched searches at multiple locations in the Srinagar district, as many as 8 of these locations that we are told that these strategic searches that has been taking place. Remains to be seen what all would be unearthed as far as when it comes to evidences are also concerned, but also it seems that it is aiming at delivering justice to the victim and her family after nearly 3 decades that we are looking at as far as this development is now concerned. Multiple locations that we are also told by the JKLF chief, Yasin Malik, who is also in jail. His house has also been raided. Those are the developments that we are picking up from Jammu and Kashmir. Lots of lined up on the other side of a very short break. You're watching the Morning News Hour.